Scorpio, welcome to your reading. So today's reading is just going to be a general reading. We'll see what messages come out for you. I am going to be pulling some oracle cards at the end of your reading from the Sacred Destiny oracle deck and the Moonology. So we'll see what messages come out at the end too. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I post weekly zodiac readings, pick card readings, and general collective readings. All of my readings are timeless, so if you ever want to go back and watch any of them, anytime you can. I do have links in the description box below if you want to go watch those playlists. Okay, let's get started and see what messages Spirit has for you. Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know right now? Okay, first out, we've got Two of Wands, Five of Swords. Just saw 111 on the timer. Let's get some more and see. Knight of Pentacles. Release, which is your card, Scorpio. That's the Death card. We've got Balance, which is, in this deck, I believe it's Temperance, so Sagittarius. Let's get one more. Okay. The Hermit, Virgo. Could be dealing with any of those signs. You don't have to be. On the bottom, we've got Judgment, Renewal in this deck, which is also your card because, see the Pluto symbol? Pluto rules Scorpio. So, okay. Just saw 2:22 on the timer. Let's see, make sure everything's in focus, and we will begin with your reading. I feel like for some of you, you're stuck right now. There's this stuck energy. I'm actually surprised the Four of Cups is not here. That's the feeling I'm getting from this. I feel like some of you are kind of looking to get out of a situation that you're not happy in. There's this energy of you may be surrounded by a person or several people who don't have your best interest in mind. These are people who it comes off as kind of a narcissistic energy where they're not really caring about what others think or feel. They're just going to kind of do whatever they want to do, whatever makes them happy, and they don't care who they hurt in the process. And again, this could just be one person or it could be several, but it feels like there's kind of this almost competitive energy, like they're always trying to one up you or other people in certain situations. I feel like you're kind of over it, Scorpio, to be honest. I feel like you're ready to take the next steps, and you're looking towards the future, trying to figure out what you want to do next and what your next step should be to move forward. I do feel like this is taking longer than what you had hoped. It's like one of those energies where you're having to pay attention more to like the details, but you have to plan out everything carefully before you take action. And then once you plan everything out, then you can get going with your plans. But I do feel like you have some sort of dream or dreams that you want to accomplish, and you haven't done that yet, Scorpio. It feels like there's this energy of where, you know, you kind of held yourself back or you're in a situation where, you know, let's say, for instance, that you had to get in a job and you're like, well, I've got to pay the bills. Even though I don't like this job, it pays the bills, right? But ultimately, it's not what you want to do. Or it could be that you ended up in a relationship. Although I'm not really getting relationship energy with this reading, I'm just using this as an example. Like, you ended up in a relationship, it might have been great at first, but over time, it just felt too stagnant. Like, it wasn't going anywhere, and you felt stuck. And it never progressed. Nothing ever really happened. I feel like it's just this energy of, I want to take a step in the right direction. I want to make a change. I want to start something new. I'm actually surprised too that the Fool isn't here. But yeah, it's taking time, whatever it is. I feel like you're almost waiting for the perfect time, and I feel like I need to tell you that there never is a perfect time. If you keep waiting and waiting and waiting, it's never going to happen, right? You just keep all it is procrastination. You're putting it off. So, Scorpio, I think you're just going to have to sit down. Let me tell you the card that's coming to mind. I obviously haven't pulled the Moonology cards. We'll see what happens, but there's a Moonology card that says your dreams need a practical plan. I'm pretty sure it's a Taurus, one of the moons in Taurus card. I'm not sure about that, but I think it is. Which is funny because we've got the Knight of Pentacles here, so I'm thinking earth energy too on this. And you can see this knight has this parchment paper laid out, and he has not made any plans yet because he's deciding what he wants to do next before he draws up those plans. And I feel like that's the energy you're in. Now, you're going to have to release something with that Death card. You're letting go of this toxic energy to move forward. You're going to have to do it. And I feel like you've taken time to yourself to really think about this and think things through. If this is the right path you want to go on. I feel like for some of you it could make you anxious or nervous to even think about changing up your life completely. I think a lot of people feel that way. But I feel like you had to kind of go within and figure out what it is that would make you happy, what it is you want. And then you're trying to find, it's with this balance card, to me it's coming across as you're trying to find not only the balance within, but a balance in your life, a balance between what you're doing right now and what you really want to do. And also this card is about patience, like really having patience during times that may not be easy, but you're still trying to work things out. I do feel like you're going to figure it out though, Scorpio. With that Judgment card at the bottom of the deck, this is all about heading in a new direction. It's like you had an awakening. This is my wake-up call card. So, I know it says renewal on here, but in the traditional Rider-Waite, for me, when the angel is sounding the trumpet and everybody's being raised from the dead, right? It's like Judgment Day. So it's like an awakening. Wake up. You're not dead anymore, which is ironic since we have the Death card, right? So it comes across as a wake-up call card. You're being awoken for some higher purpose, Scorpio. And I feel like with that angel on there, because it's the Judgment card, it's like the divine has a higher purpose for you. It's getting clarity on what that purpose is, because you already know what it is. You already know what to do. It's just all about coming up with that practical plan and putting everything in motion, those plans in motion, to actually see this dream become a reality. Let's get some oracle cards and see what they have to say. I'm going to pull from the Sacred Destiny Oracle first. Also, anytime I get the Two of Wands, and you see he's holding the world in his hand, I think of the world as your oyster. Like, you know, make those dreams a reality. You can do anything, right? You can be anybody, you can do anything you want. Sometimes just taking that first step is the hardest part. I mean, it takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there and make a change in your life, because a lot of times people don't like to change. They don't. They like safety and security and routine, but then they also get bored because they actually need a change. And then you kind of panic thinking, well, what if this doesn't work out? I'm safe and secure where I'm at right now because, you know, this job pays the bills, but is this new job, or is this business I'm creating, this new relationship, you know, is any of this going to work out, or is it going to be a complete failure? And that's one of those things where you're not sure if the grass is greener on the other side, and you're afraid if you take that leap of faith that you will fail. But I feel like failure is one of those things in life where it happens to all of us, right? It happens to everybody. But I think how you handle that failure is it determines the outcome of your success. Do you see it as just a small, you know, roadblock, obstacle in your way that you can go around, you can leap over, you may stumble over it, but right yourself, right? I mean, and you just keep going. That's all it is. Some people, though, they see one failure in their life and they think, well, I'm not good at this, and they quit. But they quit too early. You have to keep going, Scorpio. Okay, let's get a card for you. What are the messages you have for Scorpio, Spirit? Whoa, whoa. That was quick. Okay. I love it. Going forward, look at that path. And then new beginnings. I can't make this up. I mean, like I said, you're going to have to come up with that plan. Look at the sun, too, on these cards. Look how bright it is. Makes me think of the sun card in the deck. It's the happiest card in the tarot deck. Just lots of positivity and joy that's what you're headed towards, Scorpio. I feel like that's what's needed in your life. Also, bottom of the deck, we've got thriving. And I think this is exactly where you'll be, what you'll be doing once you come up with that plan and start going forward towards your new beginning. Let's get Moonology cards. Yes, I'll go ahead and wrap this reading up for you. This is a pretty straightforward reading, Scorpio. Okay. What else, Spirit? What other messages do you have for Scorpio? Scorpio need to know right now. If that your dreams need a practical plan pops out, I'm gonna freak out. What does Scorpio need to know right now, Spirit? Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Okay. And I think this is going to go back to how badly do you want these dreams to come to fruition, right? Like, do you want to really stay in that stagnant energy, or do you want to move forward? The universe is going to test you. There may be some sort of opportunity I'm getting that may come in for you guys, or some sort of signs or symbols, synchronicities that could be related to, like, if you're thinking about starting a business, or even just whatever this job or career field is that you're thinking about going into. You're going to be seeing something. It'd be one of those things where you're thinking about, I'm trying to think, you're thinking about going into, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something, you're thinking about going into, I'm hearing accounting, and then all of a sudden some ad pops up on YouTube. It's like, even though you haven't really looked at anything, and you know, the cookies on your phone or your computer are not saved to where you've seen accounting and they can recommend those ads, but some random ad pops up about going to school for accounting. You know what I mean? Get your certification for accounting. And you're like, wait a second, that's strange. That's odd. I was just thinking about that. And then it pops up. It's like, you know, something like that. At the bottom we have, work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. There's your energy. I told you, a lot of people are fearful of taking that first step. And it's one of those things where you have to be courageous if you want change in your life. It's like, you know what to do, Scorpio, but it's up to you whether you want to make this change. Nobody else can do that for you. So those are all the messages I have for you, Scorpio. I hope something in this reading resonated. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.